All right, in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through how you evaluate a house if you're gonna buy it from a wholesaler. I just got sent this property last night from a wholesaler. You know, I was just down the road. I said, I'll come take a look at it. Normally I don't buy a lot of deals from wholesalers. This deal seems like it has a little bit of money on it. And if not, I figured I could do a video for you, a video for my students, and kind of show you what I think. So first of all, what I always do is I'm looking at the street first. I'm gonna say like, okay, because on the actual maps, it looked like it was really close to the freeway, but as you can tell, it's really a quiet, nice street. So it's got a great appeal in that way. So now looking at the house, now I'm just evaluating things step by step, right? I'm looking and I'm seeing, okay, what am I gonna have to spend on this house? I'm looking at the foundation. I see there's a little bit of shifting, it looks like, down there, which could be a major issue. It does have a really nice sized lot. This deck is hammered, I can tell you that. You got a big old fence falling down. This thing's been vacant for a while. Let's get up on here. Sure, we got a wobbly one. Danny, you might not want to come up on here, knowing your track record. Yeah, so this one's not salvageable for sure. The best thing this thing's got going for it so far is the lot that I can tell. So pretty much a lot of this siding's gonna need to be replaced, I can tell you that. So that's a pretty large expense. It probably needs a new roof if you're gonna flip that. It's pretty wavy. So those are some big expenses. Let's break that down. Call it like $7,000, $8,000 for the roof, probably $5,000 for the siding, maybe a little bit more. Let's just call it $15,000 for the exterior. You got some major issues on this. So this just gut shot. This is a $70,000 rehab, just the way I'm looking at it right now. Just gut shot without looking at too many major items. Let's see what we got going on in the basement, if there is a basement. Yeah, I mean, the best thing, like I said, it's got going for it is a lot right now. So I'll talk you through this thing. So you're gonna have to touch everything on this house. You've got shifting. Like you can see right here, you got the whole thing shifting. You can even tell with these cabinets and stuff. You got severe water damage. Looks like somebody was trying to fix it and decided to give up on it. This would be one I'd want to pay like 30 grand for, to be honest with you. He's asking 70 or 75. I asked him if he'd take a lower number and he said 70. Is there a basement? I'm looking for a basement, man. Is that it? Closet. There's no basement? It's a weird house, huh? Yeah, so this would be a hard pass. I'd probably pay like 30,000 bucks for this house because you got all this old timber here. So if you want to redo the floor, you got to redo the floor plan. I don't know what we got underneath this foundation. Let's go. Because it looks like there's a basement down there, no? Interesting house, probably a hard pass. You know, he's talking like a $200,000, $220 on the house. You're looking at a $100,000 rehab on this. Just, it needs every damn thing that you're gonna wanna do. So if you pay 170 for it, then you're in this thing. So this is a hard pass. If you guys are looking to invest in real estate, not make mistakes, hit us up on our mentorship program. We help lots of students all around the country buy deals. I would never tell a new student to buy something like this. It's just one of those deals that you're gonna lose money on. You always wanna make a cosmetic fixer-upper unless you're in the trades, your first one. If you're in the trades, I would say take something like this on. Good lot, but lots of different issues here. But I'm probably gonna pass on it anyways. It just needs too much work for me, brother. I think it needs 100 grand in rehab, so you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what 225 comp makes sense. Not for 170,000 to make 225, not for me. Because I'll make about 30,000 bucks for all that work. You know what I mean? I'd pay about 30 grand for this house. Yeah, I don't know if we can go that low. I could work it, but you know, I wouldn't be too far apart on that one. Yeah, no big deal. 50 or 60 if I go hard on it, but you know. No, I'd have to, like I said, I wouldn't pay more than 30 for it. That would be a hard number for me. I mean, the best thing it's got going for it is the neighborhood and the lot. You know what I mean? But I appreciate it, man. It's cold as balls out here, so I'm gonna get in my car. Thanks, brother, appreciate it. So in closing, do your homework, don't buy deals like this guy. He's like, when I just talked to him on the phone, well, is it worth it if it's worth 220, you're gonna have 170 into it? Okay, well, let's break that math down. That's gonna take me 5 to 6 months to finish that house out. I'm gonna pay hard money costs on that house. I gotta sell it. I'm gonna pay, let's call it 8% sales off of the 225. Easy number, I always tell my students use 10%. So 220, that's 22 grand. Now I'm at 200. To make 30 grand for that much risk and that much work, no, thank you. I'll take a cosmetic fixer-upper where I can make 30 grand in and out and I'm done. It's the time, speed of money, okay? So I'm not afraid of making $30,000, but I wanna make it quickly. If I'm to do a job like this, I wanna make a minimum 50 grand, like bottom, and I'm gonna try to shoot for 6 figures on something like that. If you're following me and you're looking to buy deals like that, make sure you're making at least 50, and I would say closer to 6 figures on something like that if it's gonna take you 6 months. That's a 6-month job right there, even with the best types of crews, just because you gotta touch everything. Wholesalers got it like that, they probably don't flip properties, and so it's like easy for them to, that's why I always say guys who wholesale, they need to be thinking about guys like that. And he's like, we could get down to 50, 60s, his numbers are already dropping, so they're way too high. They should be trying to move that thing for like $10,000 and get somebody a good valuable property versus trying to take all the spread in between it. Yeah, so if you're buying deals like that, especially if you're wholesaling deals like that, put yourself in the guy's shoes who's buying it from you. The wholesalers right now, a lot of the guys, it's not the guys I train, but they're trying to make, you know, more money than the flipper's making. The wholesaler should never make more money than the flipper's making. Never, ever, ever. Because the effort is from the flipping. If you're wholesaling, make sure that your flipper's making at least more money than you're making, okay? Peace.